From having the time of his life joking around with his friends in Brazil just hours earlier, to becoming one of 6 victims in a devastating helicopter crash, Oliver Tree has sadly passed away. But his death has left people with more questions than answers, because after Oliver Tree revealed he planned on leaving Atlantic Records,
I left my record label, let's talk about it. After making tens of millions of dollars over 8 years for Atlantic Records, they no longer want to support my art because I'm not making songs for TikTok. But that's not why I got into making art. I never got into this to make TikTok songs.
Fans began speculating that his fatal helicopter crash not have been an accident after all, but a calculated move from Atlantic Records in an attempt to profit off of his death. Wouldn't be the first time Atlantic Records silenced someone. Helicopters colliding, I don't think it was a coincidence. If you've been living under a rock, Oliver Tree Nickel is an American singer-songwriter, rapper, and record producer with over 18 million monthly listeners, with some of his biggest songs even surpassing 700 million streams. He's best known for his comedic persona, signature bowl cut, and retro 80s inspired aesthetic. After his song When I'm Down went viral, Oliver signed with Atlantic Records in 2017, and over the next 9 years, he released 3 albums through the label. But when he wanted to release his newest album, Love You Madly, Hate You Badly, Atlantic Records shut this idea down. In response, Oliver went live on Instagram, publicly speaking about his negative experiences with the label.
I just got word that my album is no longer coming out. Love You Madly, Hate You Badly is officially canceled, and I'm parting ways with Atlantic Records. Behind the scenes has been nothing short of a nightmare. I have no marketing budgets for music videos, no digital ad spend. Nobody really cares in the building, it seems like. I made a lot of money for Atlantic Records, and they don't seem to remember that.
Thankfully, because of the live going viral and fans worldwide heavily criticizing Atlantic Records, they finally reached an agreement with Oliver in an effort to avoid further damage to its reputation.
The label doesn't want to support the vision. Well, guess what? I don't give a shit. And after you guys have joined together in tens of thousands and sent messages to the label, we have officially reached a negotiation over the past course of a week. My team has got the label to agree to release Love You Madly, Hate You Badly on my personal imprint, Alien Boy Records.
On April 24th, he finally dropped Love You Madly, Hate You Badly, and people absolutely loved it. It's a perfect album start to finish. It's just a beautiful body of work, and the fact he also produced it himself is crazy to me because it's mixed beautifully as well. His new album has been on repeat for me for the last week, but just 1 week after its release, he announced the world's first world tour, over 70 shows across more than 30 countries. The tour kicked off on May 30th in Mexico City, followed by Santiago on June 2nd, Buenos Aires on June 4th, and Sao Paulo on June 6th. But on the morning of June 14th, Oliver's helicopter collided mid-air with another aircraft, killing all 6 people on board. Oliver Tree, YouTuber Gatsby, filmmaker Lucas Vignale, producer Lucas Frota, and pilots Alexandra Souza and Charles Marcillac. Brazilian authorities launched an investigation into the collision, but the cause of the crash has yet to be determined. News of Oliver's death spread across the internet within minutes. Celebrities including KSI, Logan Paul, and Baby Rexha paid tribute to him on X. Can't believe I'm actually having to type this. You're 32, man. You should still be here. You still had so much life to live. You're a legend and will always be a legend. Still doesn't feel real. Genuinely feels sick. I love you, bro. I'm still in denial that one of my favorite people is no longer with us. I'm absolutely gutted. Words can't describe how special Oliver was to so many people. I'm in shock. I was in the middle of my CD signing in NYC when I found the news of Oliver Tree. I can't believe it. We recorded a record together to be on Dirty Blonde. He was so smart, passionate, talented, kind. I'm so sad. May he rest in peace. But the most unsettling tribute came from Oliver himself, because on the day his album dropped, he talked about what would happen to his money when he died.
My will is set up that when I pass, my family, no one's gonna get a penny. I'll get my kids through college. That's the agreement, but they're not gonna be a silver spoon. When I die, all the money's gonna go back to artists. So I've set up a foundation. It's called Dr. Oliver Tree's Art Grants for Baby Geniuses. People will finally appreciate my stupid fucking videos and my stupid fucking songs. That's when people appreciate you when you're not there anymore. Anyway.
And he was right, because after his passing, every one of his songs exploded in popularity overnight. But one question remained at the back of everyone's mind. Did Atlantic Records have anything to do with this? They didn't. Investigators have pointed to mechanical failure and bad weather, not sabotage.
I was like, I could die at any time, and so I just wanted to take any moment on and try everything, which ultimately ended up me becoming a drug addict. I started selling drugs, I got kicked out of my home. Music became my savior, my healing, my religion, and it gave me a second chance to take my addiction and become addicted to something that could actually save me and help other people in that process. Remind yourself at that moment when you're going through that suffering that that's a reminder of how precious life is and how short life is, and use that as momentum to push you to take advantage of every single second of every single day. So make the most of it. Don't live your life to satisfy other people. Do it for yourself and what's right for you.